Hi there, my name is Kevin, the founder of the Mentors in Tech program, and this is the info session for volunteer mentors for the 2021 to 2022 school year. In the US, we graduate almost 150,000 CS graduates every year. About 40,000 of them are from large PhD granting institutions that you would probably recognize. But as it turns out, most CS graduates are not from these larger, more well-known colleges. However, companies hire mostly from these universities because they have a much larger student population all in one place, and they're known quantity since many of their current employees and leadership are from the same schools. Smaller, lesser well-known colleges that are often more affordable, accessible, usually have smaller and newer CS programs that perhaps graduate about a dozen or so CS majors each year. So because their size, their graduates are usually overlooked as a result. Their career offices do not have the expertise to navigate the tech landscape. They usually do not have the resources or the relationship to build something for a small number of students. And there isn't a critical mass of students either for them to build sustainable student run organizations. So as a result, CS students at these colleges do not have access to industry, mentors, professional networks, and opportunities. Tech ends up losing a big percentage of the talent pool from the get-go. Sometimes these students are just 4 miles down the road from some of the biggest tech companies in the world. So of course, as an engineer, we built a program specifically to help students from these colleges. We know mentoring works whether it's helping at-risk youth or for new teachers. Mentoring is culturally and historically ingrained in human society across all different cultures and have been for thousands of years. And not just that, dozens and dozens of ACM papers, NSF papers, education publications, and industry white papers have identified mentoring and support services for these students as highly effective over the past 10 to 15 years. This is the first scalable and sustainable program built specifically with these overlooked students in mind. As it turns out, students at these smaller colleges are exactly what industry has been saying they want to hire. These schools actually serve the majority of Hispanic students in college, as well as female students in college in the US, and 2 out of 5 Black college students as well. 46% of these students work while they go to school, and almost a quarter have children of their own. A significant portion of these students are on Pell Grants, and they also serve a large number of veterans. These students on the whole are older and have had more life experiences than their counterparts than the typical CS students that you may have in mind. And they also have more first-gen college students and more first-gen tech students than the larger, more well-known schools. And we have now built a program to help them. Here is how it will work. This is first and foremost a program that is structured, guided, and curated so both mentors and mentees get the most out of the program and the time that they spend in the program. Each student is matched with 2 mentors and meet with each of them once a month. In addition, there are monthly talks, panels, workshop, industry events. In all, we expect 4 hours a month or 1 hour per week. We believe that is the Goldilocks amount of time for each student during the school year. And on the other side, each mentor is matched with 4 mentees and meet with them once a month. And so that also averages out to be about 1 hour a week. And that way, both mentors and mentees get multiple perspectives, which we think is really important. And now many of you are probably thinking, hey, look, an end-to-end stable matching problem, right? So we're able to add more human elements to make sure that the best matches are based on mentee and mentor background and preferences, and at the same time, give mentors and mentees a degree of personal agency. Mentors and mentees both must finish our 2 hour training to make sure that everyone has the same expectations, goals, and the tools to be good mentors and mentees. Mentors in Tech also provides monthly discussion topics and resources, as well as prep material and reflection to help you before and after your mentoring sessions. So we provide a supportive environment where mentees and mentors are each invested in each other's success that way. Here are some key impact areas we know our mentors will have on our student mentees over the 40 hours that you'll be investing with us. Students will get to know a couple real live software engineers or your area of expertise rather than just the professors at their schools. They will get real world advice from a real person who's been there rather than an anonymous internet message board. Have real person to person and in-depth conversations and make that professional connection and help them build up some social capital as well as a network. Help them understand the tech landscape and all the roles and verticals so they can think about their career path in a real, nuanced, and meaningful way. And together we can close the gap for these overlooked students to what the bigger schools offer in terms of mentoring and support. The 150 mentors who joined Mentors in Tech last year did an absolutely amazing job. Students rated their experience a 9 plus out of 10 despite being in the middle of a pandemic. 75% of students are confident in their own ability to transition from being a student to a tech professional. 81% are confident in able to navigate the tech hiring ecosystem. And the structure and curriculum offered by Mentors in Tech is shown to be effective as 84% found the discussion guide were helpful in their work with their mentors. The offers that our students received shows our mentors' investment and belief in the students really paid off and really demonstrates the effectiveness of the overall program. In the fall, Mint will be partnered with 9 colleges and serve approximately 230 students. This includes 3 historically black colleges and universities, including Clark Atlanta in Georgia and Shaw and NC Central both in North Carolina. And with the mayoral race taking place in New York, we are still working to partner with 11 campuses of the CUNY system. And we will continue to grow and adapt to meet the needs of overlooked tech students across the country and help them launch their tech careers. The mentor timeline looks like this. Applications will open the week of August 16th. New mentors will need to sign up for a 20-minute interview after they submit their applications. And there is also a 2-hour mentor training session for new mentors in mid-October. Mentors and mentees are then matched in early November, and then the program kicks off right after that. And a little bit about myself. Before starting Mentorings in Tech, I founded and built the TEALS program, which partnered with over 1,000 high schools in the US and Canada and helped them build successful, sustainable, and diverse CS programs with the help of industry volunteers who combined invested over 1.2 million hours in CS education together. Many of our students who we taught in TEALS choose to pursue computer science at these smaller schools that we're partnering with, and I hope Mentors in Tech will help them in their journeys in tech as TEALS did for them during high school. There's also more about my professional background on LinkedIn. If you're interested, feel free to add me. And then there's also my Twitter address as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about Mentors in Tech. Very exciting to build something together for overlooked tech students where your time and your expertise and experience can make a real impact on their lives as well as their career trajectory and by extension their families' lives. We had a really great first year and I think our sophomore album will even be better. And as a member of the early cohort, you'll have a lot of influence on how this program will turn out at scale as we build and grow. And we will continue to improve and iterate the program annually. My virtual door is always open, and I always appreciate feedback and ideas about the program and how to make it better. And of course, if your organization is interested in partnering with Mentors in Tech, you can go to our website. There's one for how companies can partner with us. And so thank you so much for mentoring and look forward to having you on the team.